Whether you have a spare room, a vacation home, or an empty apartment, listing your space on Airbnb can be a lucrative and rewarding experience. Here are just a few benefits of becoming an Airbnb host. Hey guys, I'm Brandy Leiden, host and founder of Mom You're Not Alone. I'm also a local realtor and investor here in Knoxville, Tennessee. So let's dive into Airbnb. Let's talk about the first thing. Number one is going to be extra income. Of course, one of the primary benefits of becoming an Airbnb host is the potential to earn extra income. Depending on the location and the demand for your lodging in your area, you can set a competitive nightly rate and potentially make a significant amount of money. Plus, Airbnb takes care of the processing the payment, making it easy to get paid. Our number two is going to be flexibility. As an Airbnb host, you have the flexibility to set your own schedule and decide what you want to rent out of your space. So you can choose to rent out your space for just a few nights, for a month, or make it a more regular occurrence. Additionally, you can block off dates when you know you won't be available. So this would give you control over your hosting schedule. So if you're going to rent out an extra room in your house, for example, maybe you have a downstairs mother-in-law suite. These are all examples of renting your own home, but just extra space that could give you this extra income. Number three is going to be short-term rentals. Continue to grow in the 5 years prior to, let's say, the COVID phase. Short-term rental revenue grew by 300%. All right, so that's a huge number. When COVID hit, there was no shortage of articles claiming that it was the end for Airbnb. So to be fair, the outlook didn't look great. But fast forward to the other side of this era, supply has since recovered, and the traveler demand for larger homes with more outdoor space continues to drive demand in many markets. So your destination markets, like think oceanfront, mountains, ski resorts, lakeside retreats, they actually grew during the pandemic, and the demand for more remote lodging options is likely here to stay. That became very popular over these years, and I do not see that going anywhere. All right, number four is individual Airbnb hosts have the most successful properties. Airbnb is hugely popular because virtually anyone with a property, and even renters, can earn revenue by renting a room or their entire house. But the platform has, in recent years, attracted large-scale investors and organizations that operate several or dozens of properties. So still, it's individual Airbnb hosts who operate the most successful properties in terms of ratings and reviews. So that's huge. So both the metrics are generally key indicators of higher revenue. Potential guests want to see that previous guests enjoyed the property before clicking reserve. And to scale Airbnb properties, remember, guests care about experiences. So individual hosts can usually dedicate more attention to really making their properties something special, ensuring that their listings stand out from the competition and offering the best Airbnb amenities for guests to deliver a more unique and pleasant experience. So that hands-on approach may be harder to maintain once you scale up to a big Airbnb business. Number five is tax advantages. So owning a rental property and being an Airbnb host means you're entitled to big tax benefits and deductions. Before I go any further, you definitely want to consult your CPA on this. I am not a CPA or accountant. Taxes that you can write off would be like the mortgage interest, your credit card interest on purchases for the rental property, insurance, repairs and maintenance, travel expenditures relating to the property, legal and professional fees, and property taxes. So these tax rewards will no doubt boost your profit and ROI on your Airbnb. Okay, so hopefully this gives you the information you need to start owning your own Airbnb. And if you have any questions or you want me to go more in depth on exactly how to start, definitely message me in the comments. If you got value from this episode, make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube at Brandy Leiden. And mamas, if you have not joined my Facebook group, I invite you to join that today. It's got lots of value on there because Mom, you're not alone.